What's up, everybody? A Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. When we left off, we had lit up the space station here, and it's coming along nicely. But I'm kind of getting a little irritated with this wireframe. It's starting to drive my eyes crazy. And since we're kind of getting an idea of, yep, this is going to stay here, I think it's time we started welding in some of this, making it look more finito. I did do this. I reconfigured the bike a little bit. I put a micro gyro down here, took the gyro out, put the connector here, and then put a welder here, because I was thinking this would let me use like a small ship welder to get, you know, into some of the crevices back in here without having to do it manually. However, there's a problem. And the problem is, a person with the current settings of my world, which is, I think, one up from the normal settings, can hold 1200 L. I think that, is it? I think it's measuring in liters, actually? Because it's volumetric? I don't know. That's a weird way to measure it. But anyways, the welder can only hold 750, so the only way this would benefit me is if I could put two welders in between, like a cargo crate or something. So I'm going to have to reconfigure this. I may not even use the bike cockpit. I may use a different cockpit to build a small SNCN welding machine type thing. I don't think I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to end up using the Honey Badger. I also found some fun stuff. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead... Actually, let me go ahead and grab this, because this has more steel plates in it than I can carry.
Ship fuel critical.
It's... Whoa! Woo! It's not critical. Stop telling me that. Okay, so what I'm really focused on here is getting at least the steel blocks around the reactor completed. Okay, here we go. Let's see. And with the way the double welders work, I'm probably just going to end up doing a lot at one time instead of just the ones around the reactor. But I want to get the ones around the reactor done so that we can work on an idea that I got from some of the people in the comments that have been saying put a force field around the reactor. I love that idea. So I want to play around with the force field blocks and see what ultimately we can end up doing. What am I working on here that's taking so long? Crap! I'm putting it in the reactor. Dag nabbit. That's just a waste of resources. Okay. Dang, I knew something was wrong. How many... where's my medium cargo crate? Welders are empty. Do I have, like, no steel plates then? Dadgummit! Okay, let's see... Nope. Out of steel plates. Dang it, man! Alright, well... I guess I'll just go ahead and put whatever I can in. That didn't sound good. Explosions never sound good. Alright. What did I break? I'm always breaking something. Oh, I lost the back thruster. Great. I'm gonna have to build another ship simply because I keep breaking the ones that I have. This might be a good example of the scrap metal mechanic, though, that we didn't really get to show off too much in the update video. Alright. Oh, didn't give me any. I wonder if it just reconverted it to steel plate. Yeah. Okay, when you grind stuff, it doesn't actually give you... it doesn't actually give you the stuff. The steel plates. It's only when something blows up or is damaged that it will convert the material into steel plates. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go along and basically just put all of the plates where I need them. So for like here, I'm just going to do this, and then we'll use the welders on the honey badger, which will actually complete them faster. Whoop. No gravity after that point. I hate that. Okay. So, essentially, actually I don't need to do those. What we need to do is a 4x4 radius. We don't actually need to do the 4x4, but I want to. Just so I've got a bit of a buffer to go around the reactor. I believe that'll be enough. Let's go ahead and hit this one. Oh, don't have enough for that. Okay, well, whatever. Now, let's see if we can fly this halfway busted ship enough to... Ooh. Man, the weight distribution is all wrong now. That's lovely. See, the problem is I just don't have a ton of resources to go back and, like, fix it. So I'm kind of just going to have to make it work for now. Eventually I'd like to make them into the SNCN stuff, because it's all smaller, which is way cooler. But this one just has some... This just has two nice big welders on it to make the construction of this section go a lot faster. Okay, I'm trying not to fly too fast or too much, because this thing is all out of whack control-wise. I've got to watch out for this rock over here, too. There's an asteroid coming up that I'm concerned about. Well, not an asteroid, we're in an asteroid, but you know what I mean. A chunk of the asteroid that's sitting over here, which is what I'm bumping into right now. Please don't break anything. Why is it not getting this one? Oh, because I didn't have enough steel for it, that's right. Okay, what am I stuck on here? Dang it, man. I keep breaking stuff. Like, this ship is just so fragile. It's made out of steel blocks, and I barely tap anything, and then I hear... It's kind of like that. What am... This is why I need a microship. This is just too bulky of a ship to get in here. So the merge block broke, by the looks of things. I lost another thruster. Like, everything's just wait a minute! Oh, they didn't break. I had the merge blocks off. Okay. See, what? What did I just do that blew up something? Okay. See what I mean? Like, I wasn't even going very fast. It should, like, dent it or something. It shouldn't just destroy stuff. Like, I won't lie. When you hit things, it should damage things. I will give you that. But it should dent it or damage it more than it does. It, like, just disintegrates, and now that thruster is completely gone. And it's kind of annoying. I hope they eventually change that, because... I won't say that it's unrealistic, because it's probably more realistic, but for a game, it just feels weird. That it just feels like it's not real friendly to use. I don't have any thrusters in that direction anymore. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, I can't go down and I can't go up, I don't think. Or back or something. Come on. which makes it incredibly difficult to fly this thing at all. Yeah, so the honey badger is basically done. It's gonna end up getting scrapped. Maybe next episode we'll work on a new micro ship for utility stuff. With merge blocks and things like that. I think there's micro merge blocks in the SNCN stuff. In that mod pack. See, like, I'm going like 2 meters per second. It's not even going that fast, so it's very frustrating when bumping into something at a very minimal speed just completely breaks the ship. It's kind of like...
critical.
It's a little bit on the irritating side. Okay. Okay. So, we've got a basic platform around it completed. Now, there's 2 different Forcefield mods. Well, actually, I say they're different. I believe they're different, but they may actually be from the same mod maker. I'm not sure. So we have this one, which is a basic, just a block, right? It needs 140 steel plates. Good lord. So there's that, and it has corners. It's like a blast door. It just looks like a force field. The other one, though, is more like Windows, which uses a lot more bulletproof glass, but what intrigues me is that there's a 3x3 version, and since the reactor itself is a 3x3, we could put one panel on each side and one on top, and it would have a full solid look to it instead of a built-up look. And what I mean by built-up is like block by block, kind of like this. Instead of having a 3x3 of single blocks, you'd have one panel. So it may actually end up looking a little cooler. Now, I don't recall how to do bulletproof glass. Silicon, which I don't have a lot of. And I don't think I have a lot of raw bulletproof glass. That's the only thing. I have a lot more steel than I do glass. So... it may come down to a resource thing that I can do... yeah, I think that's what it's going to come down to. I can do more force fields like this than I can with the glass. I know that sounds funny, like you're going to end up spending a lot more in this, but I can't work my head around... oh, that could be a problem, though. Because of where this is, the light's gonna be in the way. Unless I could break my rule and extend this outward one. I was gonna do the rule of no drilling along the edge, because I don't think I can put a block there. But I may have to, just because of the way this is going to work, that it would allow this to become a single row instead of a double row, and then this would actually be in the center, and I could move the light over one. It would kind of change up everything else. What happened here? I must have broke something. This is a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's even on both sides, though. Would that matter, I wonder? No, it wouldn't, because you just move it over one. Okay. Okay. Alright then, well, let's start on this side. Let's do one side like this and see how it works. And I'll probably leave the top open so that I can continue to work and build on the actual reactor itself. Actually, it's supposed to go up like this, I guess. Let's go ahead and do these over here that have Okay, I can do 2. So each trip I make, I can do 2.5 or something like that. So, tell you what. I'm gonna pause it, and I'll be back when I've got at least the one wall welded up. So, I have found an advantage to having the bike welder. I don't have to be here. I can just turn it on, park it, and let it weld, which was pretty awesome. Let's back this up a little bit. Right about there. Okay. So this isn't a bad idea. I do think I would like the other force field a bit better. Because it's a solid panel instead of... I mean, it's very clear where the dividing blocks are with this particular one because of the way the texture mapping is done. That the other one, being a 3x3 solid panel, would probably look a bit more natural, is a good word. This works for now. I will say, though, I don't have nearly enough silicon. That what I have... I think I have like 160, and it was like 20 was too much. 20 bulletproof glass was like it needed like 300 or something. And one of these panels is like 196 bulletproof glass, so that's like 1,000 silicon or more. Something like that. My math might be wrong on that. That's just me off the cuffs, but yeah, that's a lot of silicon that I don't have, so that might be a project for us to work on in the future here. What I may do next episode is clean out our new drilling ship up here. Let's see, this carries... A cargo container holds 187. That's stone and nickel. And then each drill holds 187. So I can fit about 450 of an ore in, minus the stone that we can just throw out as we go, in each drill, and then I can carry 450 in a cargo container minus the stone, so about 500. So 500, that would be 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, or no, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 7,000 silicon, if I can find that much. So that might be enough. That might be enough if we take a drilling trip with the micro driller. The other thing is I did space this stuff out again, so we have this light is the center, which is the same platform this is lined up on, and then obviously this one would be the center. So we have a 3 wide section and a 5 wide section on the walls here. However, there's a couple of things. I didn't do a block there because I think there was just enough that it wouldn't let me, or I was out of iron or something. I need to put another one here. Oh, and the lighting is wrong, as well as these. Did I not do these? Oh wait, no. The lighting for these are right. They're just not green. That's right. Threw me off there for a second. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I did all this. So it should be the last 3. Actually, react room lights. Should be the last 3, I believe. And we had this set for 100, 100, 8 to 2.5. So 100, 100. I forget how. Oh, there we go. 8. 2 and 2.5. Oops. Okay, so yep. That's right. That's right. Alright. So I think next episode... Actually, the next 2 episodes. The next episode, I will probably do a drilling run, get the silicon, and tear this stuff down and put the paneled force field, the more window glass force fields up. And then maybe the one after that, we will work on building a what is this? NS or SNCN micro grinder welder ship type thing. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.